The Rams are scary, man. I want to go Niners on my survivor pool, but the Rams are scary. The Rams look scary last week. I went to put I'm in live stream, put I'm in Liverpool. Who the fuck had my phone before me? Whenever I put the word and, it comes in abs. It must have been a fitness instructor from fucking Norway or something. Jesus Christmas. I gotta stop cursing. There could be strangers looking at me. I want to go over these. I got a Loftinger and I had to cut one already. I need a couple of these stiffs to come join me so we could bounce ideas off each other. Who's coming in here? Who's in here? Hey, what's up, buddy? I was waiting for a couple people to come in here. I'm glad you came in here. I want to look at these games. I'm going down the line. I didn't make my suicide pick yet, my survivor pick, where it's politically correct times. I might not be allowed to say suicide. I didn't make my survivor pick yet. Hey, thanks to my buddy Oscar, Ryan, I would have been fucking donezo week one. Remember how I was loving Denver all summer? I was loving Denver. But things change. Things always change. I got off Denver thanks to Oscar, and I went Baltimore. So the Nooch is alive. Week two. Week two. Wait for a couple people to get in here. Uh, so I'm looking at San Fran too with Oscar like San Fran. However, the Rams looked scary. So I'm going to pause on that right now. I'm looking at the Giants. You know, I love me some Giants. You can't fucking, I'm resilient. It takes a lot to kill my fucking spirits. Oh, I'm cursing already early. I forget there could be new viewers. Don't worry, I'm a nice guy. I don't curse too much. Don't worry, Grandma could watch. Yeah, no, I like the Giants a little bit. So we're gonna talk general survivor. Wait for Oscar, my buddy Ricky, Ryan. We gotta. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go down the line in order as it is on FanDuel. You got FanDuel, Ryan? In FanDuel order. First of all, can anyone stop Miami? I'm not even scared of Belichick this week. As long as Tua is awake, as long as Tua is awake and not concussed, Miami's dangerous. That's the thing with Miami, the way they are. They're a juggernaut. Is that a word? What's that word mean? Like a juggernaut. Miami's a juggernaut. You can't, nobody can fuck with Miami when Tua is awake and not concussed. You know, when Tua, when Tua actually looks like Waddle, then you have a problem. Hey, is that Waddle? No, it's Tua. He's got another concussion. Oh, sugar, that Zen leaf, that Zen leaf. Kobe. uh, all right, so let's talk, Ryan. Tyreek anytime. Yeah. We're gonna look at all of it too. You're right. Okay, so we'll tackle that Miami game. That's why I got a pen, so I could go anywhere and cross them off. I'm so smart. Oh, all right, Miami. Let me tell you, I like Miami. Miami's -3. Do I make myself clear? I like Miami laying 3 fucking 100. Okay, until Tua starts looking like Waddle and gets Miami is strong. Let me tell you what I saw. I saw something so innovative. I will never make fun of that little geek Mike McDaniels again. He's got Tyreek Hill going in motion. It's so it's so forward thinking. You know how like you're going this way and then you go a little faster and then you go a little faster? He makes Tyreek go in motion like at like real fast. So on the other side, you better stay with him. Like you better stay with him. But then he'll go like Tyreek will be going fast, and then he'll go fast, and then he'll go and then he'll set up. And then he'll go back like this way, and then this way. He fucking goes 4 ways. I've seen him go this way in motion, set up at tailback, keep going, stop, go. You have to guard Tyreek Hill so much east and west in motion that if you're not with him that whole time period, you're fucked at when they call hike. So you better be with Tyreek Hill. Now, even if you are, the east, west, north, south thing, you can't cover all four directions, right? We got north, the most dangerous with Tyreek Hill. Every D-back has to respect north. So once Tyreek Hill puts those burners on and he does a little fake to Mostert and picks that left arm up, Tyreek Hill hits it one of the ways. So if Tyreek Hill is doing a 4-1 north, that's got to be respected. Then he hits west. If you ever notice, every time Tyreek Hill catches a ball on TV, he's 35 yards downfield and west, because you gotta fucking leave him open somewhere. So you can't stay. He's too fast. So when he start, then they hit him perfect. They got that crossing, that deep crossing game, the shallow crossing game. You can't guard him north, west, and east. One of them's gonna be open. If you take him deep and he's running to a side and he sticks it, you're not gonna be able to stay with them when he goes the other way. Tyreek Hill 0 to 60 is faster than any other man in the NFL. That's why. Here's another one. Tyreek anytime. Of course. We're not going to get fucking stupid like last year. No, I'm the stupid one. I'm calling myself stupid, Ryan. Are you still there? I hope so. Stay with me here. Get the boys. Round up the boys, but tell them to put their fucking shit on so the viewers goes up. I don't need four guys over one fucking phone. I need the viewers here. Hit that like button. I think, man. All right, so you tackle the first one. Tyreek anytime, Captain Obvious. That's what I'm saying. Remember last year, every week we were like, Kelsey can't score again, can he? Right. Remember? We'd be like cooking up our anytime stew on a Sunday morning live stream. Kelsey can't score again, can he? No. Yeah, why not? Let's take a shot. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, Nooch. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Kelsey, touchdown. 11 weeks in a row. 11 stews in a row. Kelsey was in the end zone. Where the hell is T-Rich? T-Rich knows. T-Rich loves Kelsey. I told T-Rich this week about Kelsey and Chase. I told T-Rich. Ryan, Kelsey and Chase. I taught people about the Kelsey Chase stew. I'm feeling Kelsey this weekend right off the bat. That's why I'm doing the radio style show. What do I want to fucking talk to myself? I'm not doing YouTube for pennies on the dollar. I want to enjoy myself with my boys. Friday at 5 is going to be a thing. Huh? Friday at 5 is going to be a thing. Sunday morning is going to be a thing. Monday evening. 3 things. We're going to do that shit all year. Friday at 5, we round up the troops. Everybody's kind of looking at the board by Friday at 5. If not, you really don't like football. Tyler, didn't I tell you? Tell Ryan. I was telling T-Rich before. T-Rich, you want to listen? Listen to me. Kelsey, Chase. What do you think? He said, Nooch, you're a genius. I was just telling Ryan you weren't in the room yet. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, baby. I'm feeling... Now I almost called you Tyreek, Ryan. Tyreek has something to add. Tyreek Higgins. Ryan has something to add. Remember last year, the Captain Obvious shit? How many weeks in a row did we do Kelsey? 100 weeks in a row. We got paid 100 weeks in a row. I think, T-Rich, you weren't in here. I went through my whole spiel about how Mike McDaniels is getting so innovative with the motion and the crossing. You have to respect Tyreek Hill north. You can't guard him north, west, and east. They can't guard him. If Tua is upright, he's going to throw for – Tyreek Hill's going to have 2,000 yards this year, guys. I just want you to know. I want you guys all to know. That's why I'm not looking at the comments yet. I'll read them in a minute. I want you guys to know that I firmly believe that Tyreek Hill is going to have 2,000 yards receiving this year. You're going to see shit you've never seen. That was not a lucky thing. When I saw Mike McDaniels put him in motion, I never saw anything like it. It was like how Fat Andy does with Kelsey, but this guy runs a 4.19. You know what I'm saying? That is why we add Tyreek Hill to last year's Captain Obvious parlay, and we do Tyreek anytime touchdown. You know what? We better hold our horses on Jamar right away. Jamar is the Josh Allen of receivers right now as far as early year? What do we just? Oh, it's Jamar. They didn't show us anything yet. I think Kelsey has more stock with me to come in and get it going with Mahomes. I feel like Jamar could do it, but I also like Boyd for a long shot, Stu. A long shot, Stu. How many times in the past 3 years have you had Chase or T. Higgins? You're like, oh, is that Higgins? And it's Boyd. Oh, is that Jamar? Boyd. Best number 3 receiver in the game. That's why I'm here. Best number 3 receiver in the game, Tyler Boyd. That's why I don't want Gabe Davis in a fucking trade, T-Rich. Come on. I got Boyd. You up it for me. Lamar, I got Pollard. Ryan, hey, Mr. Cheapskate, you don't want to give anybody, but hey, I got Lamar. I got guys. I got backs. I got Barkley. Barkley for Brown. Barkley for St. Brown. Whoa, what's up? I'm not afraid. I got 5 horses in my stable. I might have the bet. I didn't mean to have 5 good running backs and only 1 good receiver. It kind of happened accidentally. I'm a little dyslexic, a little ADD. I'm an intelligent guy, but I get it backwards once in a while. That's why I'm an artiste. So I got, look at the fucking running backs I got in that JFFL. Tony Pollard, Barkley, Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook, and Algiers. That's 5 good backs and 3 number 1s. I could afford to trade. I would like to trade Pollard. Fuck you guys. Everybody wants Barkley. They want to give me peanuts. Come on. I'll give somebody. You know what? I got a good one. My man, the man who he's like my soul brother, Zolman and me got a good one lined up, and we might think about it. He's got Waddle. I got Pollard. If we swap them, we kind of both could use that. We might do that. I didn't hear back from him yet. We got a handshake emoji on it though. We got a handshake emoji. Oh shit. Woo. All right, what do you guys type in here? What are you typing here? Tyreek early MVP betting. Well, that's a good job, T. Rich. We should think about that. Brian, what do you like? Okay, so let's go down the line here. Miami game. Miami -3. Yeah. Miami -3. I'm going to circle that. I actually like that game. Until Tua gets concussed, I like Miami a lot. They're a juggernaut. I don't know if anybody could stop them. I don't know if anybody could stop me. I got about $14 in the fucking account from last Sunday. I'm so upset. Oh, God. I can never pick 65, 70% of shit right again and have nothing in the account. Like, I got to do a round robin. We got to get better. That's why I'm going live stream today. I hope you guys aren't super busy right now. That's why I kind of did it where a time where I figured everybody would kind of be chilling. All right. 50-1 for Tyreek. Really? Really, Rye? Wait, 670 for the TD Stu? I'm behind here. Okay, I gotta sign in. What's the TD Stu consist of, Ryan? Can you type it for me? What the ones that you got already? And then I'll type it in. I'm logging into the duel. I'm logging into the duel. 50-1. Hey, I should have just waited for the Subway Super Bowl. I could have bet $1 and pay fucking 25,000. I could have saved myself 99. Me and my ideas, man. I knew the Jets would fuck it up. I'm not even worried about the Giants 40-0. That shit. I've seen that movie before. I'm 40. I'm gonna be 44 years old. Like I lived through the 07 season where they lost 40-0 to Dallas, 40-0 to Green Bay, went back, kicked the shit out of them in the playoffs, kicked the shit out of the rest of them. I've seen that movie before. Aaron Rodgers' fucking Achilles is not going to come back on this season. And the Jets, while we're talking, didn't they go out of their way weren't they wearing Mike effing White t-shirts off the bus last year? They hated Zach Wilson. They were dogging him. You don't think that kid knows that deep down? He's got a lot of talent, but he's got a little uphill battle, man. I hope that the team is so good they can't go against him. I'm glad that Robert Saleh is the kind of leader that he is. He's a good coach, I think. I think they're going to rally around him, but trust me. Trust the NOOCH. Trust the NOOCH. They are looking. I would not be surprised if you see a trade for Jameis Winston, Teddy Bridgewater somehow. Bridgewater's not on a team, is he? So it wouldn't be a trade. But I would not be surprised for a trade Matthew Stafford. If the Rams looked bad last week, I could see a trade for Stafford, but I don't know if the Rams would give him up. So, okay. Here's a game I want to talk about. We know we like Tyreek Hill because he's a juggernaut, and we like Miami. I'm not getting crazy with anybody else's stats. Now, we'll talk about a few guys. Green Bay. Here's another game I already have circled. Guys, I think that we all, if you guys don't think this, let me know. I think I might have slept on something. I think that Atlanta's running game might be something fucking serious. Sometimes I got to drop an F-bomb to rate the seriousness. I think they might have a serious fucking team down in Atlanta, and I just didn't know it. The light bulbs are going off. When I was checking the season futures before the opening game of the season, NFL, the Giants were at 7.5, Atlanta was 9.5. Why? Then Tyler Algier doesn't get drafted in any of my fantasy leagues. 30 different guys, sets. They all dismissed him. The people don't even know each other. And I dismissed him too, 3 times. And I'm seeing him run. They're not putting, that's not a team where they're putting him to the back now that Bijan. No, they drafted Bijan Robinson to be like lightning to thunder. Tyler Algier has like a Jerome Bettis type of strength. Young Bettis, not fat boy at the end Bettis. Young Bettis when he was on the Rams. You guys don't remember that. When I was a kid, young Jerome Bettis had a little giddy up to him. And that's how Algier reminds me. Algier runs violent, hard. I have a feeling that they're going to run just like I read. I read a lot. I read up a month ago also that Tennessee is going to have basically going for the same ground game because the coordinator was from Tennessee when he came up with Henry. So I was like, holy shit. Now I saw game 1. That's why I went with Algiers on the waivers. I really believe in Algiers as a football player, me scouting. So I already know he's going to take from him. It's not that. It's not that at all. Atlanta might have the most rushing yards in the league from the backfield in the NFL this year. Mark that down. Yeah. Atlanta, the Jets. Now, what? I don't like Montgomery. Fucking, I like that he could carry a load. But I know a couple of girls that, no, Jesus, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Montgomery out there with Gibbs, but Gibbs is going to be a fucking stud. And Montgomery doesn't do it for me with the eyeballs on the screen, football-wise. So, best backfields, Atlanta. That's what I'm saying. I could give a long-winded answer because I'm ADD, but I always come back. Circle game. Atlanta at home. Green Bay just beat a herky-jerky Chicago team. Chicago doesn't have the rhythm yet. I played football. When your team doesn't have a rhythm and they do have a rhythm, it's like 2 different vibes out there. Chicago's getting it. I don't know when they're gonna, but that Green Bay is played well against them. However, it's not easy for a young team with a young leader, Love, to go to Atlanta. The Falcons are home with, what did I just say? A running game. It's going to be hard to beat Atlanta. I just know how football games work, and I'm going on that. I'm not an expert. I'll never try to be one. But I know how football games work, and it's going to be hard to beat the Falcons. And now I'm starting to wonder, geez, fuck, they're going to be 2-0 now, so I think. No wonder Vegas had them at 9.5. That means they think they're going to win 10. 10-7 is a pretty respectable season and probably playoffs. And with that division, I don't know if Derek Carr is going to keep up with them. I don't think Carolina will. The quarterback's young. But Desmond Ridder. But the running back is that strong. So I like Atlanta. And I like doing this radio style. All right. T-Rich, Ryan, where the fuck is Oscar? But Oscar's got kids, so whenever he comes in. Guys, Seattle. This is one of the games. Did Seattle not get penalized enough for fucking stinking? This is locker room language today. Locker room language. Seattle fucking stunk. Why are they only a 4.5 point dog at Detroit? Why? Because Detroit is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NFL. No respect. What have I been saying? Before the KC game, I've been saying, guys, I love KC. I don't know, Nooch. I don't know. Paul Rez, I got a free wager bet, -5.5. All right, guys. All right. You didn't hear me say anything, but I got confidence in the Lions, and nobody else seems to. A lot of people. It's a popular opinion. That's why I'm giving examples. Vegas. Now here we go again. Did Seattle beat the Rams? Seattle was just home. I just lost my. This one is personal. I feel like Deion Sanders right now in Colorado. This game, I'm gonna win money on this game. You know why? It's personal. Because Seattle was part of the can't go wrong parlay. Had Washington, had Baltimore. Who else did we have? It was a fucking can't go wrong parlay. Jacksonville and Seattle. And my can't go wrong parlay, it went wrong. Hey, Oscar. There he is. There he is. My can't go wrong parlay. Oscar, at the end of this fucking long-winded podcast, I'm coming up with my survivor pick. I like Detroit. I like a couple games. I like San Fran, but who was San Fran's opponent? The team that beat the shit out of Seattle. Well, let's get back to Seattle. Let's stay on task. Why is Seattle not getting penalized? Is it penalized or penalized? I sound like my father. They're getting penalized, John. Why is Seattle not getting penalized in the spread? 4.5, that's light. Detroit, no respect. It's a combination. Seattle just got whooped at home. Now they're going on the road to Motown, and Detroit's only laying 4.5. Detroit, they got Goff. They got Gibbs. Montgomery just did a heavy load. Now Gibbs is fresh. You're going to see some Gibbsery. The line, one of the best lines in football. What did I tell you about Atlanta, why I think they'll win? Detroit, it's going to be hard to beat a team that's already fucking good at home with 2 running backs. And not to mention Goff and St. Brown. Yeah. You know what? I don't see things changing. Can I get an amen on Detroit? Can I get an amen on Detroit? Who likes Detroit? Oh, Oscar. Okay. I like Detroit. Now, here's the real question. Do we lay the 4.5 or do we look for a little something in the same gamer here? Somebody for 5+ catch it. A little stew to bring that puppy to even. It won't have to be much. Let's check it out. This is why I'm here. I'm like a teacher. I used to teach in a school. Then now I go part-time, when I want to sub only because I don't want to wear myself out. But I'm a teacher. I'm good at this shit. I'm a good communicator. Let's bring that -1 something. Let's sprinkle a couple things on here to bring it to +1 something. But let's not get crazy. Don't get me crazy. Amen on Detroit. T. Rich, you don't like it? Right, you don't like them? All right, let's see. Oscar, you're funny. Oh, good. Here we go. All right. Oh shit! It went back to Colorado. My phone's jumping. My phone knows I love Deion. Oh fuck. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Where is it? Detroit. Oh, -220. Okay, we got to start at 220, and the rule is I don't lay. So if I like the game and I don't want to lay those points, can we get it to +100? Can we get it to +100? You like that? That's my own sign language. Can we get this to +100? Guys, give me a fucking suggestion. You're like tits on a bull. You're like waiters with no arms. Come on, give me a suggestion here on that game. Unless no, you know what's going on, you guys. All right, let's see. Player receiving yards. Why don't they have alternate receptions? I could just throw darts at receptions all day. I can't get alternate receptions on FanDuel, and DraftKings got me fucking froze with $60 of my dollars for about 3 years. You know what? DraftKings can go fuck themselves. They really. It's like you gotta be able to break a super code to get back in there. I don't know. I'm on FanDuel. That's a long story short. All right, so do we have anything to bring this down? An anytime touchdown? I'll take a shot on somebody anytime touchdown. If not, I'm gonna parlay. Detroit money line with somebody. I got it in parentheses. The parentheses equal parlay. So circles are games I like, and if I don't find anything in the same game parlay, parentheses equal parlay. So I'm going to have Detroit in a money line parlay, probably with that. All right, definitely. I don't know. Definitely San Fran. Let's keep going down the line. I got Atlanta circled. I got the Bears, but I got Atlanta as a real circle. I got Detroit as a real circle. Now we get to the Raiders in another one. I'm so happy we're here, guys. Who the fuck is Buffalo? I'm fired up. Who the fuck is Buffalo? Let's jump on this. Who is Buffalo? Who? I feel like an owl. But did Jimmy G get hurt yet? Jimmy G is like the shittier version of like Tua as far as the way you got to look at him. Did his fucking leg fall off yet? Did that China doll go down yet? Oh, no? Oh, he's going to win. He's going to win or be right there. Okay? So Jimmy G with Devontae Adams and the fucking rushing champ at Buffalo. Oh, Josh Allen, he's got to do better. What do I tell you guys when they always say a shitty team or somebody doing bad? Oh, he's got to do better. It never happens like that. Oh, he's got to do better now. No. So I'm from Missouri. Now, you young guys don't know what that means. That means show me. You got to show me. I'm not giving you automatic respect. Like in my opponents in sports when I was a player, I'm going at you. I have no problem giving respect at all. I'm not a punk. But respect is earned both ways. Josh Allen is looking for it. If you come out, that I'm not see. And here's another thing about Josh Allen. I'm not the guy that's gonna make Josh Allen a GOAT because he did that great playoff game against Mahomes a couple years ago and had a lot of fucking touchdown passes. Led the NFL in touchdowns since 2020. But he also led the NFL in turnovers, 57 since 2020. 57. So I'm not going to make him a GOAT, but I'm also going to be the first one to tell you that he's not as bad as what we saw the first game. When I saw that, I've been bad-mouthing Josh Allen all summer, telling guys, well, I'll chill with this fucking kid. He plays, it's Josh Allen. Right? He's got to do better. God, he fucking turned the ball over a lot last year. A lot. And I was like, I don't know. Proceed with caution. But that's what I'm saying. Josh Allen, he's got to clean it up a lot. Give me the Raiders plus the 8.5. Give me the Raiders plus the 8.5. I don't know if we're going to make it a super circle game, but I'll take the 8.5. I'll put that. Now, Buffalo could win by 40, so I don't want to put that in a teaser because you notice we're getting fucking stung on a stinker here and there. We got to be careful with our placement. Let's just get the gist of what we like. All right? I like the Raiders plus the 8.5. Does anyone can I hear anyone on Buffalo laying the 8.5? Speak now. Speak now if you have a reason for me to think that way. I would love to hear it. Tell me why Buffalo might win by 10. Maybe because they're just coming home and they're going to clean it up. They could win in a blowout. Like, who the fuck are the Raiders? I'm making the Raiders like John Madden's coaching. Speaking of legends, let's go to the Dallas game. I got to tell you guys something funny. Did you hear this fucking narcissistic motherfucker, Jerry Jones? They built in an AI Jerry Jones in the basement of Texas Stadium. So when he dies, you could still go to Jerry and get advice. Like, Jerry, what do you think? I think you should sign him. Give him all the money. Give yes. And let me tell you, like, they got Jerry Jones on a fucking chair in a suit. Life-size, hologram, AI Jerry Jones in the basement of Texas Stadium. People are going now. You got to pay like $40 to ask fucking AI Jerry a question. You could talk to Jerry. They got AI Jerry already in Texas. He loves himself, doesn't he? Oh, man. That's why he loved Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens. I love me some me. Jerry loves him some Jerry, and he likes guys like that. That's why he loves Terrell Owens. You know what I'm saying? That narcissistic type, that personality type. Jerry. So here's what I'm thinking about that game. We got Atlanta covered, Chicago, Detroit, Raiders. That's 4. That's 4 taken down already. Like, you know what? Let me stay in order because I'm feeling good. Chargers in the who the fuck are they game. The Chargers are 0-1, Vegas. They're a 3-point road favorite. The Chargers are a 3-point road favorite. I don't know. I don't know, guys. That's got trap game written all over it. Let me sip my lemon water. Think about that. Who won, Miami or the Chargers? Is Eckler playing? No Eckler. Road. Let's think about trying to win bets. Let me think about the tendencies that I've been seeing for the last 25 years. Let me use my intel. Let me use this fucking brain. You know what I'm saying? Chargers. 3-point road favorite. What does Tennessee do, guys? They run effectively. Henry, a fresh Henry early season to me is me being confident with Henry. I'm confident with Henry. I like Derrick Henry, especially early in the year. That makes him fresher. Oh man, no Hopkins, but Henry. It would be more detrimental if they lost Henry. And Eckler, fucking tremendous back. He played good last week. I hate on him a little bit because of all the dump offs. It ain't his fucking fault. Eckler's a damn good back. He's out. That game, trap game all over. I'm going Tennessee officially on this pick. Tennessee is the official pick. Faux show. I'm not going Chargers road favorite after not showing it. No, you got to show me because I'm from Missouri. Okay. Indianapolis. I got something for you guys. You guys are going to be surprised at this. Houston, Dameon Pierce, nice runner, rookie quarterback. They're at home. They're a 1-point favorite against the Colts. I like the Colts. Anthony Richardson, banged up knee. Anthony Richardson is punishing motherfuckers. I told you this is locker room language. I'm only going to curse once in a while like this. I don't like cursing too much. Anthony Richardson. When I saw Anthony Richardson last week, he reminded me of when I saw LeBron James years ago when he fucking got a loose ball and he was playing against Boston and he fucking went up and over Pierce, Allen, Garnett at the same time and fucking dunked on their head. I was like, whoa, shit. This kid's a little different. He looked considerably different, and one of the guys jumping into him was Kevin Garnett. You get it? That's kind of how Richardson looked to me coming around the corner on the run. I like him a lot. Then I said to myself, oh, a guy that's that big and strong, maybe can't throw good yet because everybody says how inexperienced, but I saw him throw pretty well. So it's so unlikely that a guy like that would be ready so raw. But he looks like he might be such a good football player and a good enough passer that he might be able to. If the play calling's smart, I'm going to go with Indianapolis on this one. I like what I saw, and I think, when you think back to, this kid is this good. Listen to what I'm saying. Think back to your Little League, Pee Wee and shit. When, there was that dude you knew, the best player on both teams. If you had that dude at a certain age level, the team he was on, the win would probably go that way. He was so fucking good. Richardson is that athletic. He looked like I never saw a guy 6'5" and a half, 260 that runs a 4.4 flat. 4.4 flat is different than Cam or running a 4.65 or Michael Vick running a 4.3. I think this kid Richardson might run a 4.3 even. And I saw him on a basketball court doing fucking Vince Carter dunks. This guy is they said out of all these new prototypical, the best athletes that could do everything since the beginning of time, whether it was Steve Young, Michael Vick, everything, nobody's had the measurables that this guy's got. He's stronger than Cam Newton. I think he might be close to as fast as Michael Vick. He's faster than Lamar. I think he's faster than Fields. Last year, Fields got clock number 1 on Next Gen for quarterbacks. I think Kenneth Walker got 1. And how the fuck did Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill goes 0 to 60 faster than anybody else, but his top speed must be tied with everybody else or something because he wasn't number 1 on the Next Gen. Somebody's got to look that up. All right, I'm going to keep rolling here because I'm having too much fun. This will be a 7-hour show. Okay, I like Indianapolis. Does anybody else like Houston or not really? All right. Baltimore, is +3 at Cincy. Listen, I love Joe Burrow as much as the next American, okay? But they haven't showed me anything yet, and it's a 3-point game. It's basically a throw it up in the air. Zay Flowers is that dude. I like Zay Flowers. Any type of prop bet, I like Zay Flowers, guys. Odell Beckham blows. They talked about his one catch. Mike Tirico's on at 8 o'clock at night. Odell threw a nice block today. All right, okay, next. Like, Zay Flowers is that dude. I don't know what's going on with Mark Andrews, but anything we do should involve Zay Flowers, and I always believe in Lamar. I'm a big Lamar Jackson fan. I always said his release is very similar to Aaron Rodgers. If you ever watch Rodgers and Lamar, it comes from the same area, and Lamar's very accurate. Another guy that gets dogged. He's a fucking real good passer. They have to find their rhythm. This is 2023. 1998, everybody played 3 preseason games. They played a half, then they played like 3 quarters, then a full one. Now they play a half of one. By the first game, they don't know what's going on. I'm seeing a lot of ugly shit. So Baltimore with a new coordinator, that's a team we're not going to know what they're going to be this year till like Halloween, you know, like that's going to be tough. That's why I got Trevor, Tyler. That's why I got Trevor, because you might see a fucking up and down Lamar, and then I might have a decision when they're both MVP. Well, he won't be an MVP candidate because I think he's going to be rocky early, but Trevor will be. What do we got there? So I like Baltimore plus the 3. What do you got there, T? Okay, so far I got half the board covered. Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, Raiders, Titans, Indy, Baltimore. Okay, half the board is done. And we like Miami minus 300. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 games left. What do you got, T Rich? What do you got, kid? What do you got? 10 pays $7.90. Now we're talking. Let me take a little peek. Let me sip the lemon water before I even digest this parlay. Oh yeah. I hope Shador Sanders is in there. I want Colorado in there. And hold on. Colorado should be in there like death and taxes with everything this week. All right, what do we got? Here we go. Dolphins money line. Yes, please. Yes, please. Tyreek over 70 yards. Now, here's the thing. Everything we okay on a parlay, we have to think it's definite. Any times are more like you need variables to happen. I don't like putting any times with whole ones, but all right. All right. That's my thing. So if you ever see me hesitate when you start a parlay, like I'll go with them, but we got to be careful putting any times with these because they're hard. But all right. I'm with you. I'm an open-minded person. All right. Dolphins money line. Awesome. Absolutely. Tyreek over 70 yards. Fuck yeah. On the first catch. Kelsey anytime. Yes, because we've been saying that. Yeah, okay. I get it. 10 for 792. Yeah. Okay. When I'm doing like I fucking need to win, I'm shaking. I don't like any timers. But something to put that's a good one for the week. Okay. You got me. I'm a convert. All right. I agree with this. I'm going to write this down, T-Rich, because I like how it's going. I trust you, and I'm not going to bail like some of my friends bail on my great ones halfway on down. So, okay, Dolphins money line. I'm not even reading it. I want to find out on the fly. Tyreek for 70. I have no idea what the rest of the bet is. I surprised myself. Okay. Kelsey anytime. Yes. I hope I agree with this, because then if I disagree with it, I'm going to have to put it in just so because I'm a jinx. You'll hit it and I won't have it in. Kelsey. Ridley over 59.5. All right, T-Rich. Let's talk about this game real quick. It's a no respect game. No respect. Kansas City just lost. They haven't even played yet with Kelsey. That means they don't have a rhythm yet. They're fucking road favorites at Jacksonville. In Trevor, I trust. You know that. You know I love Trevor. He's going to be the MVP of the league this year. 49 touchdown passes. I just think Ridley, we could go a little higher. I think we could squeeze a little alternate. T-Rich. All right, I'm going to stay on it, though, because I'm ADD. I'm going to stay on it. Just remind me that I think we could bump her. We could bump her up a little. Okay. Ridley over 59.5. T-Rich, you motherfucker. You got a good one going. You got a good one going. Oscar. Start looking at the stew. Let me know what you're looking at, Oscar. T-Rich, I'm liking this. 59.5. Ryan, stew. Ryan, you look like a stew. Is your name Stew? Yes. Cook one up. The last four I won't love. Oh shit, here we go. Ridley. Okay, Colts plus 7.5. Why wouldn't I like that? Oh, there they come. I saw it on the. It caught my peripheral. My Pittman peripheral. Colts plus 7.5. Okay, I love that. We might have to change the bottom. Hold on, T-Rich. I like this parlay so much, I might have to try to convert you on that bottom. Come on, you're just fanboying it now. Don't get crazy. Come on, T-Rich. You're doing so well here. What has Pittman done? Pittman anytime. All right, we're gonna put a fucking question mark around that one. I don't know, T-Rich. We want to win money here. All right. Falcons money line. I love that. You didn't. Oh, you probably weren't in the room. That's one of my best bets. They got one of the best running attacks in the NFL, and running teams at home are tough to beat, especially against teams that are not proven. I really like Atlanta. I like Atlanta a lot. And Bijan anytime. You know what? It's going to be hard. We got to watch the play callers on the Falcons because Algiers is so fucking big, tough, and strong. Locker room R-rated Friday. They might give him the ball. If you see anything on the 1 or 2, I don't know if we're going to see Bijan. But they gave him the ball twice early last week, and then Bijan got a touchdown. But Bijan made a hell of a – he gave somebody the stanky leg, and the guy went flying, and he went in. Like, if he didn't make that cut, he would have been in. I wonder if it would have been 3 for Algiers. We proceed with caution on the Bijan. But I am going to copy. I'm going to remix. I'm going to take I'm not going to not have the gist of this in. Here's what the Nooch is going to have. I'm going to have Miami money line. I'm going to have Tyreek over 70 yards. I'm going to have Kelsey anytime touchdown. I'm going in on the Kelsey against my religion on betting. I'm going to do any timer. Ridley over 59.5 because I'm not going to get crazy. And Colts plus 7.5. Oh, and Atlanta. Let me see what that comes to. You know what? That's going to be a nice one. Let's see. Well, I could calculate it up later. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Okay. I like that, T-Rich. I like the basis of it. I think you're with such an elaborate parlay and you need so many legs to happen. I think the biggest gamble is Bijan with the touchdown circumstances to see because the two backs are so good that Bijan is not just like the clear-cut one by any means. So you got to be careful there. And Pittman, you're a Colts fan, so maybe you're subconsciously hoping he scores, but he's good. Pittman's a good player. Like, I'm not going to hate on him. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, though. In the Kansas City game, they're on the road. They just lost, and Jacksonville is fucking good. So give me Jacksonville. Kansas City doesn't cover. You're disrespecting the strongest team in the AFC right now. I don't give a fuck what happened last year. I know Kelsey didn't play week 1. I know they don't have their mojo yet. And I know there's a Lamborghini named Calvin Ridley that just came along with ATN, Christian Kirk, Ingram. Come on, man. That is so you get so much value just for respecting Jacksonville. How could you not take Jacksonville? So I'm taking Jacksonville plus the 3.5. And if they lose by a field goal, I still win a straight bet. I'm going with that because it makes me feel good. That's all I care about. I'm always prepared to lose. You never bet too much, but I win a lot because I think outside the box and I catch them. But you got to be prepared. I like to feel good about my bets going in, so that's why I like that. I just told you, Jacksonville plus the 3.5. Okay, San Fran minus 7. This is a you guys better be fucking right pick. I'm gonna take San Fran. I'm gonna lay the 7. The Rams scare the shit out of me. I'm gonna lay my balls on the crab table, and I think I'm still gonna go Giants in the survivor pick. Final answer is at the last game. I got 4 games left. But San Fran, I'm afraid. The Rams are home. SoFi Stadium. Everything's bright and SoCal. Fucking Stafford looked like fucking Johnny Unitas until that old prick breaks down. There's guys named Puka Nwuka catching 100 catches. Hey, what's up, Ma? Who the fuck is Puka Nwuka? right? Like there's crazy. Nah, I'm gonna take it easy, but I'm gonna lay the 7 for my official pick. But I'm not taking. I'm not going too crazy with San Fran. Now moving on. I got San Fran, but I'm not going crazy. Moving on. The Giants are 4.5 at Arizona. I am tentatively going with the Giants, but I'm afraid. Moving on. I'm not even going to talk about them. I don't have to justify the Giants. I told you I've seen that movie before. The Jets. The Jets are 8.5. Dallas looks strong. The Jets went out of their way not to continue with this kid, but he's in the same draft as Trevor Lawrence. Guys, is Zach Wilson the same years as Trevor? Who in the NFL is same years as Zach? Like, this kid's not that fucking young anymore. Maybe he's getting it. He just spent the summer with Rodgers. Yo, you never know. Yo, I'll tell you what. Sometimes you learn so much by watching. Like, I feel like I became a better basketball player watching as a young guy, football a little bit, like watching the varsity as as a sophomore on the side. Like, you do get better watching. Maybe like the Jets don't have to do a lot. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to be the first guy saying somebody can't, because belief is powerful. The Jets got a strong team. The Jets, night and day, are stronger than almost every team in the league, like top to bottom. We don't know if Zach Wilson's going to be able to cut it, but I know Breece Hall's already in midseason form. Dalvin Cook's there. Garrett Wilson. The defense, fastest defense I've seen in a long time. Dallas beat the Giants in a crazy rain game. There's no rhythm yet. Everything's all fucked up. Let's not get carried away, because they're not as, but like Josh Allen's not as bad as he was. Dallas isn't that good either. Maybe that's going to be a tough game. Give me the Jets. Give me the 8.5. How you doing? I like the points. The Jets running games like that sometimes travel. It's going to be a tough defense, but the Jets got a tough defense too. Two tough defenses. 8.5 points where both teams are playing defense is a lot. That's like having 11.5. So I'll take the Jets plus the 8.5. The Washington Redskins looked like shit against the Cardinals and barely survived, but it didn't matter anyway because I lost my parlay. But they're plus 3.5 at Denver. That's tough, man. Give me Denver at home. Take care of business, Sean. Russell, take care of business. Now, I think my survivor pool, I know my survivor pick. I'm going to get to it now, right now. Miami is -3 at New England. Nobody's beaten Miami until something happens with Tua, I think, or somebody. I don't know, man. All right, T-Rich. I got one more game. My survivor pick is going to be Miami. Who would your survivor pick be, T-Rich? Last time. Life on the line. My survivor pick is on the line. Give me one pick. I'm getting everybody's final answer. I got to put mine in right after I hang up. I'm scared. I'm scared, T-Rich. Oh, well, I think Miami. So I like Miami -3 in New England. New Orleans -3. Derek Carr throwing a Rasheen Shaheed. Carolina blows. Give me New Orleans laying the 3. They're the only road favorite I like this week. Oh, no, I like Miami. What am I, crazy? New Orleans -3 at Carolina. That's Monday. And then Cleveland Monday -2.5 at Pitt. Give me a bounce back because nothing makes sense in that division. Kenny Pickett bounce back. Give me Pittsburgh on Monday night. But my survivor pick, here it is. Then I'm going, guys. My survivor pick. They just got to win the game, man. Oh, man. You know what? I'm sticking with Oscar because he's got good mojo. We're going San Fran survivor pick. I'm Nooch, neighborhood picks. We do it different around here. Always good vibes. Nobody wants to hear somebody arguing and complaining. Even my favorite people on YouTube, once they get gobbled up by the troll monsters, it's over. Never here. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Like and subscribe.